What if I told you that Katt Williams could be the start of a new era in the entertainment industry? It's been over a month now since the almost 58 million viewed podcast was released. If you haven't seen the Club Shay Shay podcast featuring Katt Williams, you most likely have not been doom scrolling social media, probably buying Stanley Cups to show off to your friends, or been destroying pals with your rifle. Either way, let me catch you up to speed.
I came in this business saying I was going to expose. What do you think a plant is? I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted.
Katt Williams strives to be authentic and has cultivated the finest tea from the crushed sleeves of his life and spilled all of it in his podcast. Although you would think this should destroy his career, as he targets major players in the game, it doesn't. But as Katt says,
winners are not allowed to allow losers to rewrite history.
Let's journey back and explore how Katt Williams was shaped to resist the allure of Hollywood's often morally compromising propositions, maintaining his integrity as a father, entertainer, and a trailblazer through it all. Of course, to understand the future, we need to look at the past. So let's start at the beginning. On a riveting September 2nd in 1971, Brenda Louise is excitingly giving birth to a soon-to-be legend in the game, Micah Katt Williams. So although he was born in Cincinnati, Ohio, he was raised in Dayton, Ohio, a short distance away. His childhood was different as he was raised by pretty devout Jehovah's Witness parents who went on mission trips to spread their message, bringing the young Katt Williams along. We all know Katt for his comedic genius. This could be attributed to where his educational journey began, Chaminade Julienne High School. Still, his academic school started to shine at Colonel White High School. He was even earning numerous accolades for different academic achievements. Despite his school dominance, as Katt Williams started to mature, he had numerous disagreements in his household that eventually led him to decide to leave at the age of 13. Even though he was young, he was determined to go to Florida, where he had no family or friends and was homeless, living in a park near Coconut Grove, Miami. But not everything was as it seemed. There was some hope for Katt Williams as he sought different avenues to try and survive on the streets day by day. Katt did this for 4 long years as he painstakingly used public services for shelter, knowledge, and survival.
You go to Florida, you tell the story. I've heard you were homeless, and somebody else told the story, said they were homeless, and you said they hijacked your story. Now I don't.
At 13, I shouldn't have to tell you I'm homeless. I'm in Miami, Florida. I have no family members in Florida. I couldn't buy a house if I wanted to.
Sometimes this resulted in using unconventional means to survive. As he shares in the podcast, Katt did things such as stealing from cars and selling the items.
To the library and study for 8 hours a day to increase my education, and then I would leave out of there and go to the marina and steal car radios and make $2,000 almost daily.
As a teen, Williams traversed the country working for a carnival. It is his first stand-up gig at a comedy club. Katt Williams has a son who took his father's name, Micah. In 1995, this motivated Katt to overcome the odds and strive for his career. Because Williams started performing comedy in the Avondale neighborhood of Cincinnati, this gave him time to work on his comic delivery by performing his routine in different clubs around the country and becoming an established comic by 1999. Katt Williams' journey through the comedy circuit was marked by relentless perseverance and a unique comedic style that resonated with audiences across America. His appearances at renowned comedy clubs and on BET's Comic View as Cat in the Hat Williams catapulted him into the spotlight, but his versatility and bold humor set him apart. His performances were not just acts, but reflections of his life experiences mixed with poignant observations on society and culture. This period of growth was crucial as it laid the foundation for his future in entertainment, allowing him to refine his craft and to find a loyal fan base. As he said on the Club Shay Shay podcast, a certain powerful company sent him paperwork to stop using the Cat in the Hat name.
The truth of the matter is Disney sued me. Yeah, I was Cat in the Hat. They sent me a cease and desist letter, and I'm not even making $25,000 a year. And the mega company Disney has sent me a cease and desist telling me I can't use any variations of that name.
The pivotal moment came with his role as Money Mike in Friday After Next, showcasing his comedic talent and ability to connect with a wider audience through film.
No, if I build it, the hoes will come. Learn from the
God
best.
bless you, Mike.
All
Keep
right.
your game tight. Here, player.
Absolutely.
Check. Got Daddy's Rolex.
This role, alongside alongside his groundbreaking HBO special Katt Williams Pimp Chronicles Part 1, marked a significant shift in his career. During this time, Williams' style, a blend of sharp wit, charisma, and unapologetic honesty, became a defining element of his persona, influencing comedians and the broader spectrum of entertainment. Williams' influence extended beyond the stage and screen, touching on social and political issues with a blend of humor and seriousness that made people listen. Through his comedy, Katt addressed themes of race, class, and the American experience, contributing to conversations on critical societal issues. His ability to weave these themes into the performances without losing his comedic edge allowed him to reach and impact a diverse audience. In the fiercely competitive realm of Hollywood, where rivalry constantly looms, numerous comedians observe Katt Williams, ascending trajectory and attempting to repurpose his material. They're making slight alterations to claim it as their own. This strategy was flawed, especially given Williams' prominent television presence and the documented originality of his routines, making such acts of appropriation of the bits not just unethical, but also easily to dispute. In his journey up the comedy ladder, Katt Williams encountered not just competitors lifting his material, but also secretive Illuminati-like propositions. These offers dangled the allure of swift ascension to wealth, fame, and recognition.
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
However, Williams harbored a fundamental disdain for these shortcuts, viewing them as a betrayal of one's values for material gain, a surrender to external control, and a mark of selling out. Speaking on the podcast, he reflected on how such deals, similar to those he rejected, have unfolded for many beloved entertainers, showcasing the dubious rewards they've reaped in exchange.
If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview. Listen, in 20 years, won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people. How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was gonna expose.
Katt Williams' career trajectory has remained impressive and undeterred by the refusal of deals, as evidenced by his completion of 19 global tours, all self-financed to ensure creative freedom from major studio influence.
The king has walked in and they have to respect it, only because I've not taken the shortcuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
His legacy is evident in the contemporary comedy scene, where comedians now navigate socially relevant topics with a blend of wit and meaningful dialogue. Williams' trailblazing approach has set a precedent for emerging comedians, viewing their craft as a vehicle for societal reflection and transformation. Amidst controversies and personal hurdles, Williams stands as a beacon of motivation for many, his contributions continually engaging audiences with a mix of humor and profound commentary. Despite past progress, today's challenges in comedy and entertainment include navigating the fine line between humor and sensitivity, dealing with the repercussions of fame and the impact of social media on public figures. Like many comedians, Katt Williams faces the challenge of staying relevant in a rapidly changing world while staying true to his unique voice and confronting his personal and legal issues. Voices today express common concerns and hopes for the future of comedy, emphasizing the importance of authenticity, the impact of cancel culture, and the role of comedians in addressing societal issues. Through his public appearances and interviews, Katt Williams continues to contribute to this dialogue, sharing his insights on the evolution of comedy and the responsibility of comedians to their audience. Looking ahead, the future of comedy seems to be one of transformation and adaptation. With the rise of digital platforms and a global audience, comedians have new opportunities and challenges. For Katt Williams, this could mean exploring new mediums, continuing to evolve his craft, and perhaps mentoring the next generation of comedians.
And I'm choosing comedians that also write and work hard and don't steal other people's material. And I'm making sure that they all make $300,000 a season. And I'm making sure that they're not ever signed to me or my conglomerate. And that's why they're successful. No, you can work with me and still be an independent businessman, boss owner like you came in.
Right.
I don't need you to be subservient to me. That's those other guys that make you pay dues.
The landscape is changing, but the need for laughter and reflection that Williams provides remains constant. This goes for all the other comedians in the space as well.
Now you do a set, it's on the internet. Somebody heard it. So you can't do a set and make it last 3 months, 4 months.
It doesn't allow the regular comic the ability to grow, is the real problem.
As we stand today, the call to action for us is to appreciate the power of comedy, not just as entertainment, but as a form of commentary on our world. For fans of Katt Williams and comedy enthusiasts alike, there's an invitation to support authentic voices that dare to address the complexities of human experience, engage with their work, reflect on the message, and recognize the role of humor in sparking conversation and change. Our voyage through the life and legacy of Katt Williams has been a revelation tracing his path from an early life marked by adversity to his ascendancy in the comedy world. We've navigated through his trials, his innovations in comedy, and the indelible mark he's left on the industry and society. From his challenging beginnings in Ohio, through the pivotal moments of transformation in his career, to the ongoing debates around comedy's power and responsibility, Williams' journey encapsulates a broader narrative. His story is not just about personal triumph, but also reflects the evolving landscape of comedy, its potential to affect change, and the relentless pursuit of authenticity amidst a sea of challenges. The historical context of Williams' rise provides insight into the resilience required to navigate the entertainment industry. While his evolution underscores the impact of a singular voice against societal shifts, the current debates and his outlook on the future of comedy compel us to consider our role in shaping a discourse that values integrity, challenges the status quo, and embraces change.
For a 5-year period, every single movie that Kevin Hart did was a movie that had been on my desk, that all I had said was, just, can we take some of this step and fetch it shit out? And then I can do it. Like, it don't need to be overtly homosexual, because I'm not homosexual, right? It doesn't need that to be funny, right? And me saying that and them going, oh yeah, no problem, and then going to give it to this other guy and having him do it just like it was, and acting like I'm a bad person because I keep standing on my standard. But yeah, it's interesting, but I wouldn't change it for the world.
What does Katt Williams' journey tell us about the power of perspective, the importance of authenticity, and our collective capacity for growth and understanding? It challenges us to reflect on our values, the influence of art on society, and our role in fostering a culture that celebrates truth, challenges injustice, and values laughter as a vehicle for unity and reflection. Let us take inspiration from Katt Williams and all those that follow in his footsteps. We can utilize this story to engage more deeply with the world around us, to support voices that dare to speak truth to the power.
So it gives me the leeway to do some things that are simply because it's the right thing to do. And just because they ain't got enough money, they can't get their just due. That's crazy. When do you start? That's hurtful. What if somebody can't afford their flowers? You mean they don't get them? No, God don't operate like that. He would send a dummy like me to come and take care of that.
And to contribute to a culture that values diversity, authenticity, and resilience. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful stories. Dive deeper into the world of comedy and its luminaries by exploring our curated playlists and documentaries on related themes. In the future, your engagement helps us bring more of these stories to light, fostering a community to understanding growth and transformation. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.